Imagine living in a world where there is no more hunger. The food you eat is designed to maximize its own taste, and the everyday foods you used to eat now have more nutritional value than you've ever seen. To much surprise, the food is also cheaper than you've ever seen in your lifetime. It's very important that people are informed and make their own opinions and conclusions about the vast potential of GMOs in solving global agricultural and food related issues. I have reviewed countless studies on GMOs and peer reviewed meta analysis on GMOs and can now call myself an expert in the field. GMOs have proven to provide many benefits to agriculture, such as increasing crop yields, reducing the use of harmful chemicals, and they also provide an economic benefit to farmers and consumers alike. GMOs are engineered to withstand pests, diseases, and harsh environmental conditions, indirectly resulting in higher crop yields. And higher crop yields means more food is produced while also using fewer resources. This could help combat food insecurity globally, and we'll talk about it more later. It could also increase profits for producers. GMO crops have shown significant increases in yields, particularly in those regions and nations facing challenging growing conditions and the developing ones as well. Studies reveal that GMO crops such as BT corn and pest-resistant cotton have yielded an up to 22% more production rate, reducing hunger and poverty in developing nations. This specific case is one of that of South Africa, a developing nation, that had the 22% higher production rates with corn crops, GMO corn. By adopting GMOs, agriculture becomes more efficient, creating stable food supply chains despite climate challenges. Some argue that traditional crops could produce similar yields under ideal conditions. However, ideal conditions are very rare and highly theoretical in the real world, and GMOs could help soften that and provide stability under unpredictable climates and weather changes. Overall, GMOs improve yield stability and productivity, offering a solution for a growing global population. GMOs often require fewer chemical inputs, such as pesticides, insecticides, and herbicides, or also known as agrochemicals. These chemicals can often be harmful to the environments and the animals in the environment, and are also very harmful to humans if touched and sometimes when consumed. GMOs engineered for pest resistance have led to a significant drop in the use of harmful pesticides, insecticides, herbicides, or other agrochemicals. Insecticides are proven to be harmful to the ecosystem and again have been proven to kill off non-harmful insects such as honeybees. There has been a 29 to a 36% reduction in the global population of honeybees since 2006. This is a huge number and something definitely needs to change. A study shows there has been a 4 times reduction in farm productivity observed in apple farms without honeybees compared to those with the honeybees. Another study indicates that there was a loss of productivity by 2 times found in apple farms without honeybees, again as compared to those with honeybees. To add on to this, another study shows that farms with colonies of pollinators installed have had a 2.5 higher times profit rate than those without colonies of pollinators installed, bee pollinators. Reducing chemicals in farming helps to build a more sustainable agricultural system, benefiting both the environment and the consumers and also producers. One argument that has been brought up many times is that the chemicals, such as the pesticides, insecticides, herbicides, and any other agrochemical, helps to increase productivity and increase crop yields. It has also, though, been observed that agrochemicals could repel non-harmful insects and pest control animals such as rats and foxes, and a decrease in these animals and insects, such as the honeybees mentioned before, can lead to a decrease in productivity and profit for many producers, such as the apple farms mentioned before. GMOs contribute to a cleaner, more sustainable approach to agriculture, reducing dependence on harmful chemicals such as these pesticides, herbicides, insecticides, and all the sides you want to name. GMOs provide huge economic benefits to both producers and consumers, enhancing agricultural efficiency and reducing costs. Increased agricultural efficiency means cheaper foods for the consumer and lowered expenses for the producer. GMO crops help to reduce the input costs for producers and increase profitability for those same producers and farmers. This leads to cost savings, and these cost savings are often passed down to the product, then passed down to the consumers, making it cheaper for them. GMOs with built-in pest resistance could significantly cut down these costs. A report by the International Service for Acquisition of Agrobiotech Applications, also known as the ISAAA or ISAAA, found that farmers saved approximately $6.9 billion in pesticide costs in 2016 due to GMO adoption. That's a lot of savings that could go into future investments or into assets. Some critics contend that Some critics contend that GMOs don't consistently deliver the anticipated economic benefits, and in some cases may even drive up the cost for farmers over a longer period of time. For example, GMO seeds are often pricier than conventional seeds, which could raise initial expenses for farmers, particularly in lower income areas where cost sensitivity is very high as compared to other regions. One thing to note is also that these GMO seeds are most of the time patented, so the usage is very limited for farmers and producers to use. In conclusion, it has been observed that both consumers and farmers can benefit from the use of genetically modified crops. In summary, GMOs represent one of the most promising advancements for the future of all agriculture. GMOs can benefit the producer and consumer in many economic ways. GMOs have also been known to reduce the use of harmful chemicals such as insecticides, pesticides, herbicides, and any other agrochemical that you could name. GMOs, for the third time, also increase crop yields, which could increase profits and production alike, helping developing nations such as South Africa mentioned previously. So imagine a future where agriculture is sustainable, food is abundant, and health and well-being are prioritized. By supporting GMOs, we could take meaningful steps towards a world with less hunger, cleaning farming practices, and greater economic stability for both farmers and consumers alike. Thank you.